Alright y'all, what's up? It's Ravage, back here again today with another episode of Ravage Plays Final Fantasy 3, the Pixel Remaster for the PlayStation 4 and 5. I'm your host Ravage, and I talk way too much because I messed up my intro. I'm still trying to get your favorite Final Fantasy Wow, that was some damage right there. 666 damage, huh? That's going on the thumbnail, I think. Anyway. So I am trying to get in the last episode, I'm trying to get your favorite Final Fantasy YouTuber that you never heard of to be a regular for me. Anyway. Let me handle this rock. If I demolish an obstacle in the dream world, it'll get rid of the one in the real world too. Not even adamantite stands a chance against me. Stand back now. Didn't we already kill an adamantus? Phew! These old bones ain't what they used to be. And that took a lot out of me. No time to waste, you four. The Invincible is further in. So anyway, in the last episode, I think these things are weak to fire. In the last episode, we faced off against All-Father Odin himself. And when I tell you, that was an insane fight. That was a slugfest. We were slugging it out with him. But we got him, and now we have the Odin summon spell, which is kind of cool. I think Odin is the only summon that is better from an evoker than from a summoner. Because the evoker can get Slash or Magic Curtain. Slash does damage to a single enemy. And a Magic Curtain... Well... Magic Curtain casts Reflect on the entire party, which is a one-time bounce back of a single target spell. Even if they are omni-targeting your party, if the spell can be single target, it gets bounced back. However, omni-targeting spells, all the images we've unearthed at this site show a gigantic ship. Unscrupulous merchants keep breaking into the ancient ruins and stealing artifacts to sell, like weapons and armor. Oh my god, that's disgusting! Where? There has to be some grand discovery waiting in these ruins. I can feel it! And these guys been here for... Did these guys even know they were caved in? What you got in the item shop? Anything special? You sell elixirs? No? Okay. Well, you suck. Just want you to know that. They sell the blood sword, they sell the ancient sword, we've got some defenders. I'm actually... Oh, I don't have enough. Never mind. The dual tomahawk was such a good weapon for the warrior. Why did it have to get changed to the Viking? And then the blood lance. So Viking's actually a really interesting class in this game. I guess we do only really need a... Oh, there we go. Let's go. Diamond mail, diamond... Oh, we have diamond mail. Good. I was like, fuck, I have to buy some? Alright, but we have good armor for our mages now. Spirit plus 5, intellect plus 5. And then this gives him intellect plus 3, intellect plus 3. So his total modifier is now plus 11, which is gigantic. For reference, the maximum to a stat is 99. So plus 11 is pretty freaking big. So plus 5, plus 4, plus 4 is plus 13. Huge boost to the stats that affect the powers of spells, which is awesome. Azrael. I really appreciate this game so much more. Now that I've played 1 and 2 right before it, like now that I'm playing the games in sequence, I see how impactful on the series Final Fantasy 3 actually was. Oh, that's an issue. That's an issue. Okay. Well, good news. They should all die now. I'm going to die now. I'm going to totally die now. If you get that reference, you're goated. They could do it as a command, dog. Oh, We will probably be using The Dark Knight, because I don't feel like dealing with that, and The Dark Knight Rises was a terrible movie. But The Dark Knight was an amazing movie. Black Belt Gi, I think we already have that, right? Yeah. Oh, excuse me. So these things don't divide. Give me reason to prove me wrong. Also, there's no boss fight in this dungeon. Oh, you know what? I bet these people have never made it. They do divide. Why didn't they divide when I fought them in the sunken cave? Decent damage, actually. But there is no boss fight in this dungeon. I bet these guys haven't discovered the Invincible yet because they're not powerful enough to make it through the waves of monsters that they have to make it through. Chakra Band. We have that too, don't we? Yeah. Well, rippin' pepperonis. We bought all of our armor. Goodness. Yo, leave him alone. Her alone. Fuck. Big heals. That's what I'm talking about. That's that white robe at work, baby. Big damage. Big damage. But that's also a good side-by-side to have, you know. I mean, he's only doing about 800, she's only doing about 800 damage a hit before the boost, and then after the boost, she's doing like 2200 damage. So it's very... Oh, Rune Bell is a great weapon for a Geomancer. Which is also a great class, especially in the final dungeon. This is just, you know, this is a more standard party that I'm playing with, and it's just the simplest one, you know? I mean, it's as old as the original Final Fantasy. This was, in my opinion, the optimal party in the original Final Fantasy. So, except instead of, you know, the Black Belt, they became the Grand Master or whatever. That ought to wipe them out. Yep. But there's a lot that happens in this game. Okay, so 117 is the attack. 145 is a lot higher than 117. Like, this is the first game with summons in it. This is the game where Moogles debuted. This is the game where the job system got really streamlined. This is the game where they did a lot to rebalance the power of magic and make it much more viable. This is the first game that we got class-specific abilities, besides passives, which were all we had in, you know, Final Fantasy 1, where there were different traits of each class, but outside of mages, there was nothing special, you know? And then in Final Fantasy II, that was really the first Final Fantasy we saw where the optimal way to play was to make everybody a clone of everybody. Just attack him. Just go on the offense. Oh wow, that did 0. 14 hits and that did 0. Well, the most amount of hits you can score is 32, so we'll get there. Getting tired of these things, I'll tell you that right now. Nice. Man, screw you. Man, screw gravity. I feel like I was in the middle of saying something and I forgot what it was. Hey, take a shot every time Ravage does that while playing Final Fantasy 3. That's those are the games right now. Those are the games. Take a shot every time I bring up the remake, and take a shot every time I lose my train of thought. Oh, I remember what it was. Ha-ha! Don't take a shot right there, folks. If you already did, take another one for me, alright? But, oh, these things are really cool. I think they also multiply. Kind of sucks that we're up against multiplying enemies before we have access to any Darkblade weapons, which are just katanas. Did the theme change? Is that those stairs? But the tangent that I was on, and I forgot it again. Oh yeah, everything that was good that this game introduced. This game introduced summons, not chocobos, that was Final Fantasy II. This game introduced Moogles. This game really streamlined the class system. This game did a lot. This game is definitely the longest one of the 3 so far. Because, I mean, this is about to be episode 16, and we're approaching the end game, but we're not there yet. Yo, that is so cool! And now we have access to all this stuff. Look at this. Look at all the cool shit. Oh my goodness, they sell level 7 magic on this thing. So Une doesn't give us the tour or anything? The bed has moved locations. That is a completely different layout. So this is another thing that kind of becomes a thing in later Final Fantasies as well, is the ability to move around the final airship, if you would. You know, like in Final Fantasy IV, we get the lunar whale. Time to set sail. You take the helm. This is your ship now. This is your ship now. Oh, there is so much optional stuff that we can do, because now there is nothing in this game that is hidden from us. I'll give you a guided tour of the ship. Use that ladder when you want to disembark. If you want to come back aboard, stand directly below the ship and press the confirm button. Press the confirm button to redline the engines so that the ship can clear small mountains when you fly at them. Heave to a halt by pressing the cancel button when over land. You can steer from the helm. Are we clear? Alright then, follow me. Okay, she does give us the tour. This is the vending corner, where you can exchange a gil for items and equipment. You should find some powerful weapons in there. Take a look later. Bro, it's our ship. Can't we just... whatever. And how do they not run out of stock? Well, I'm gonna buy 99 of everything. This is definitely a thing in Final Fantasy VI. I also used my magic so that Fat Chocobo can be summoned to the cubby bot right behind me. Come on out, big fella! Fat Chocobo appeared! You can rest up in that bed over there.
Now if you'll excuse me, I must go to Doga.
You're leaving already?
That's right. I trust you can handle what lies ahead. What matters now is that you obtain the Fang of Earth. It rests in the Cave of Shadows north of Amur. Once you have it, return to Doga's Manor. There's something we still need to give you. It's up to you now. We'll meet again at Doga's, I'm certain.
Une left the party. Thanks, Une, for everything. Alright, and now we have the Invincible. I need to like do an edit where we Dude, this thing is gigantic. Look at this. Still can't go over mountains though. What the hell? So what it can do is it can go over small mountains. Here, I'll show you. So we go over here. They're not marked very well. They're marked a lot better in the remake as just, you know, shorter mountains. And here's one of the first optional places that we can visit in this game. Put this on the map here. And yep, wow, look at that. It is something I can use my canoe for. Alright, so I'm going to leave this episode of Ravage Plays Final Fantasy III, the Pixel Remaster here. Bit of a short one this time, but in the next episode, we are going to be taking the Invincible around the world, around the world, around the world, and maybe even back to the floating continent, and doing all the optional stuff that just became available to us because we have the Invincible now. I hope to see you guys next time for Ravage Plays Final Fantasy III, the Pixel Remaster. Much love. Peace.